It started with various types of practices of Ashtanga yogas, eightfold yogas, with a guru. One had to go through lots of hardships. Nobody who was married was allowed into that Ashtanga yoga, and they had to give up their families, give up their relationships. They had to become just a minute, absolutely without any attachments to go to a guru. All their property, all their possessions were given up, not to the guru, as is done in modern times, but given away. And this was called as yoga. The another style was called as Sankhya. Sankhya is where all your life you have to gather things with detachment and then to distribute them completely. And take to a guru in a way completely surrendered, and then get realization. Sankhya is the right-sided, Sankhya was the left-sided behavior. And the yoga was the right-sided. Where the Gayatri mantra was used was the Sankhya. Because they were left-sided, they used to use Gayatri mantra. They went so much to the left side, that is to gather things, to gather possessions, to gather properties, to gather all kinds of friends and relations and societies, that they were afraid that they may be completely lost into all those things. They would go to Gayatri, the mantra of Gayatri, which teaches you the essences of all our chakras, the centers. So the people who did Sankhya were sort of not so much respected as spiritual people, because they thought these are all involved into worldly things and worldly possessions and worldly happenings. So they were regarded as something secondary. Or those who were yogis of the gurus were regarded higher, because they had already given up everything and they have gone to a guru, giving up all the things that they have. But here, these gurus had a problem within themselves, because they found that those who came to them gave up everything, no doubt, but still there was lurking attachments. In their own ashramas, they found these people had their own attachments to things. Though outwardly they had given up, but inside they had not given up. So they were still sticking on to these ideas that, it's all right, but still we can have little things like that, doesn't matter. Like that, there was little compromises going on. like as we have here nunneries and all that. So, both in a way were artificial. The one side is the Sankhyas were trying to ascend with all the luggage they were carrying, and another were trying to descend with all the ambitions of ascent. So it was a very funny thing in every aspect in both these styles of yoga.